Alright, welcome viewers. My name is Captain Mike of Uganda Airlines. We're about to fly to Johannesburg. Good crew, good aircraft, but the weather's not so good today. Hope you enjoy the viewing, and thanks for your support. Thank you. Alright, so FCU checks we've done. Okay, and oxygen checks we've done. You've recorded the altimeters?
Okay, Captain.
Okay, so landing elevation was checked.
Yeah.
Right, and IRS, nav, and fuel is balanced, checked, and sufficient. Briefing, please.
Okay, briefing. Takeoff runway today is runway 17.
Checks.
And it's the status we've planned for an APNAT 1 Bravo departure.
Checks.
I'll follow with the box you'll read with the chat. So as clear for takeoff, we'll continue to course of 172 to Entebbe. And to Echo November 142, we should be above flight level 160. All the way to APNAT, where we'll transition onto the airway for Joburg today.
Uniform Golf 656.
Yes. And first cleared assigned altitude as per ATC, we'll just put MSA for now, 6,000 feet.
Okay, checked on the PFD.
Okay. Our MORA right now is 7,400 feet, which is okay. And our extra fuel, we have 2.7 tons, which is 38 minutes.
Okay, that's good. Thank you. Hotspots for the taxi, nothing published, but we know the construction work going on and the obstacles on the apron. Will be a good lookout. Once we clear all obstacles, we'll do the taxi checks.
Okay.
Stop margin for the departure. For now, with the preliminary performance is 759. The engine out procedure for runway 17. Takeoff from runway heading. Straight on runway heading. And engine failure procedure standard. Set of fixed reminders of that, of extended center line.
Okay.
Return to land contingency is on the secondary plan. We'll come back in possibly via UVDEC for ILS runway 17. Secondary performance has been updated to allow for that. The special operations RBSM procedures were both qualified. The aircraft is certified. We've complied with the checklists and we've checked the altimeters. As we climb through level 290, we'll refresh our checks as well. Non-standard operations, in case of any emergency on the departure, the call you can expect from me is stop. And the actions are close the thrust levers, apply the reversers, bring the aircraft to a stop, set the parking brake, and enunciate attention crew at stations.
Okay.
On your side?
My checks will be reverse the screen, decel, monitor decel. When the parking brake is on, I'll inform ATC and I'll look for the evacuation checklist. Okay. And by your call.
Thank you.
Okay.
Beyond V1, noxious below 400 feet except to raise the landing gear. At 400 feet to carry out the ECAM actions. At engine out acceleration altitude, if the engine is secure, we level off, accelerate, retract on schedule. And at green dot, which is 204, for now, open climb, MCT. And continue ECAM actions after takeoff checklist. We review the aircraft status. We are below, we'll be pretty much below max landing. This way, we are already below max now, so we can come back straight in for landing. Otherwise, NOTAMs we've reviewed before we boarded the aircraft. Weather we've reviewed. Aircraft status is good. And the documentation we've checked. Threats?
Threats, I think it's time of the day is a bit too early, but we'll wake up when the sun comes out. Other than that, no threats today. Okay. There are no leg flies, so.
We shall wake up now.
Yes. Okay,
threats, airport, leg flies. Well, there's a mention of birds on the NOTAM, on the ATIS. So to allow for that, I've put in a pre-selected speed of 220 knots. Okay. So the plane will climb at 220 until we're clear of threat and accelerate normally. All right, ATC, tired, so be careful with the clearances. Other traffic, need to be aware of that. Okay. Terrain is not a factor. No. Weather may be a factor, south over the lake at this time. So let's keep a good lookout. Once we're clear of the MSA, you can join me on weather, please.
Oh, no, understood.
Crew also working on the circadian rhythm, so they might be a little bit tired. So if they don't check on us within 20 minutes, we need to
we'll prompt them.
Check with them. Yeah. All right. Special cargo. We have perishable goods, and so we've set the cargo temperature control to max cooling to cater for the customers' concerns. Okay. Autopilot, to make full use of the autopilot. And supplementary procedures for now, nothing.
None.
But as briefed earlier, if you get the messages related to AB 53 and 55, we'll carry
the ECAM action. Okay, understood.
Okay, if there are no questions,
no questions,
cockpit origination. Sorry, cockpit preparation checklist.
Cockpit preparation checklist. Gear pins and covers.
Removed.
Fuel quantities.
We have 26.7 tons, and it's checked and balanced.
Okay, seatbelt.
On.
ADRs.
ADRs is on nav.
Okay, bar ref.
Bar ref QNH 1016.
Okay, QNH 1016. Set. Cockpit preparation checklist complete.
Thank you very much. Okay, let me go through the tech log and tidy that up. Ladies and gentlemen from the flight deck, very good morning to you all. This is your Captain Mike on behalf of the entire crew and Uganda Airlines. A warm welcome aboard our flight 710 to Johannesburg. We should be all set for an on-time departure. Flight time this morning estimated about 3 hours 45 minutes. We plan to climb initially to 38,000 feet above sea level. With me on the flight deck, First Officer Tina and Captain Kennedy overseeing the flight. For safety and comfort in the cabin, you have George heading a wonderful team. Kindly pay attention to them as they take you through all required safety and protocol briefings. Weather should be a bit turbulent for the departure. Some thunderstorms brewing up over the lake. Cloudy for most of the flight and expected to be misty on arrival into Johannesburg. We will try to make it as comfortable as we can. A warm welcome aboard. Thank you. Ground from Cockpit.
Go ahead.
Yeah, good morning. Confirm final ground check is complete?
All checks are complete and ready for deployment.
Okay, thank you.
Good morning, it's crested 710.
Confirm crested 880.
Negative, it's crested 710. Very good morning, sir.
Crested 790, good morning.
Morning, sir. Copy information, uniform 1016. We would like to request push and start flight level 400. Destination is Johannesburg. 18 diagonal 57, and we have 5 hours of fuel. Crested 710.
Crested 710, startup is approved. Runway 17 at this information. Victor, push back at on discretion for runway 17.
Approved information, Victor. Push back on discussion. Runway 17, crested 710.
It's 4 start checks, please.
Okay, 4 start checklist. Parking brake.
Set.
Takeoff speeds and thrust.
Okay, 134, 134, 138, flex 62.
134, 134, 138, flex 62, set. And windows?
Closed.
Closed. Beacon?
On.
Okay, 4 start complete.
Okay, ground from Cockpit.
Go ahead.
We're clear to push and start on discretion for runway 17.
You may release the park brake.
Okay, parking brakes released. Off chocks time at 08.
08 and pushing back for 17. I'll call you and clear start.
Thank you, sir.
Ground for flight deck.
Go ahead.
Clear to start the engines.
Okay, starting one. Okay, ready.
Check.
All greens.
Check.
Marvelous. ground from cockpit.
Go ahead.
Start on 1, starting 2.
It's clear to. In front of flight deck.
Go ahead.
The pushback is complete. Set brakes to park, please.
Thank you. And parking brake is set.
Thank you.
Okay, ground from cockpit.
Go ahead.
We have 2 good starts. Please disconnect and clear signals on the right. Have a wonderful day, sir.
Okay, on the right. Have a nice flight. Bye-bye.
Good morning, once again.
Okay, thank you.
Alpha Kilo 04 Tower. 1 requested. 120 Kikani. To on board. 5 hours KBD. Alpha Kilo 04 to start up approved. QNH 1016. Next forward is taxi.
Waiting for
Taxi approved. The 1016 call next ready for taxi forward. Go enter taxi holding point 7 via taxi Delta and confirm you can take intersection departure.
Pins on the right.
Alright, so after start checks, please. Wing and engine off.
Income stages.
Is checked.
Roger, Delta Alpha.
Okay, we have 31.6 checked.
Okay, radar trim.
Is neutral.
Half stat complete.
Okay, and flight control checks.
Okay. Full up. Full down. Neutral. Full left. Full right. Neutral.
Radar checks.
Okay. Full left. Full right. Neutral.
Okay. And check radar space.
Okay, complete.
Okay.
Crest taxi.
Please do.
Tower crest at 710, crest taxi, please. Tower crest at 710.
Crest 710. Taxi to holding point 117 via taxi Delta Alpha 4 cross runway 12.
Copy, taxi, holding point 17 via Delta Alpha 4, clear cross 12, crossed 710.
Left is clear.
Clear the right.
Okay, thanks. Clear as
Alpha
cockpit.
Kilo 04 to confirm you have commenced taxi. Commencing taxi now.
Brakes check.
Pressure 0.
Tax clearance again, Delta.
Yeah, Delta Alpha 4.
This is 710. You can give way to the Charlie 208 taxi on Delta.
So give way to the caravan, thank you.
Alpha Kilo 04 to ready copy. Standby.
Okay, so Delta cleared to cross 12.
AFM, giving way to the caravan.
Okay, just. Caravan is out.
AFM. Are you ready to copy ATC?
Yeah, you can, once clear of obstacles.
Oh, okay.
Alpha Kilo Sierra 412 cleared Entebbe Kigali, flight level 120, Optex, departure 17, turn right, squawk 2322. Cleared from cleared Kigali level 120, Optex departure 17, left hand 2322. After departure 17, right turn, squawk 2322. After departure, right turn 2322.
Okay, so safe now, go ahead please.
And crest at 710 is ready to copy.
Request.
Okay, I can do the tax checks.
This is waiting for cabin ready, but...
Yeah, we'll do the items pending there.
Okay.
And Alpha Kilo Sierra 412, are you ready?
Checked.
Check flap setting.
It's config 2.
Config 2. Radar and predictive windshield.
On auto.
Ecam memo.
Takeoff no blues, standing by cabin.
Okay, standing by cabin.
Plan 17, on wait. Line up and wait for it. Alpha Kilo Sierra 412, wind is calm, QNH 1017, cleared for takeoff, runway 17.
1017.
1017, cleared takeoff 17, Alpha Kilo Sierra 12. Crossed 710, cleared Entebbe Johannesburg, flight level 280, request level change en route. Departure 17, climb on track, squawk 2375.
Okay, copy, we're cleared Entebbe Johannesburg, flight level 280, level change en route, departure 1710, climb on track, scope 2375, crested 710.
Feedback correct, next support ready.
Call you ready next, 710.
Okay, we're cleared to cross, yeah.
Ifan, we're cleared cross, and we're cleared Entebbe Johannesburg, flight level 280, initially, level change en route, departure 17, climb on track, scope 2375.
Okay, 28,000 blue. Walk in progress and QNH updated 1017.
107 and 2375 on the box.
Okay, checks. Right is clear.
Clear right.
And left is clear.
Cabin ready.
Okay. Right, gentlemen, you're good? Harness on. Okay, thank you.
Okay,
Jenny, you're good?
I'm good. Cabin.
Ready?
Okay, taxi checks complete.
Okay,
And we're ready.
Yes, please.
Crescent 710 is ready. Hold the point 17.
Crossed 710, line up runway 17, wind is calm, QNH 1017, cleared for takeoff, runway 17.
Good, enter line up 17, clear to take off 17, Crescent 710.
Alright, approach is clear.
Approach is clear.
Line up checks, please.
Okay. And the lineup checklist.
Okay.
Takeoff runway.
Runway 17.
Runway 17 Alpha 4. TCAS.
TCAS, TARA, please.
Okay. Pax 1 and 2.
On.
Lineup checklist complete.
Okay.
Alpha Kilo Stop 1 to Airborne. Alpha Kilo Stop 1 to Airborne 0218, contact control 128.5. Control 1 to identify 5, Alpha Kilo Stop 1 to.
And the crest 710 is rolling runway 17.
Roger.
Okay, we'll just check the weather before we start the takeoff. Okay, takeoff.
Okay. Weather doesn't look
Okay,
bad.
weather check. Nothing's there. Okay, ready?
Ready.
Let's go. Okay, Manflex 62 SRS, auto thrust plan.
Checked. Thrust set.
Checks.
Knots.
Checks.
Rotate. Positive climb.
Gear up, please.
Gears up.
Checks. Runway track. Nav.
Checked.
Autopilot 1.
Checked.
Thrust decline 2, auto thrust.
Check.
Flaps 1, please.
Spits check. Flap 1.
Flaps 0, please.
Spits checked. Flap 0.
I think we're clear butts.
Okay.
So selected 250
Checked.
until 140.
Copy. 710 is airborne.
Pursuit 710, airborne at 0221, contact control 128.5.
Control 285, thank you, good day, sir, 710.
Approaching transition. Set standard, please.
Okay. Standard set out of 6-8 now.
Cross checked.
Check. And then Entebbe Control, a very good morning, crested 710 out of flight level 70.
Crested 710 is again, re-cleared, Mike Bravo, flight level 400, report passing 130.
Copy, re-cleared, Mike Bravo, flight level 140, call you.
400.
400, call you passing 130, confirm?
FM, report passing 130.
Copy.
400, blue.
Checked.
Okay.
I'll join you in weather.
Checks.
1.
Ask for heading 165.
Okay. And control crest to 710, request heading 165 to weather.
710, Roger. Heading 165 approved, report clear.
165 approved, call you clear, next crest to 710.
Okay, heading open climb.
Checked.
I'll use 270 till we're above the weather. Okay.
Okay, we're out of 10,000.
Okay, stand by. Lights can go off.
I'll recycle.
No, just leave them on, but
okay.
Yeah. Until we've got beyond those.
Okay, we are set to cruise at 400. Optimum is 410.
Okay, just can copy the active.
Okay, I'll copy active. And I'll remain in constraints for now.
Okay, checks.
Okay.
So I've requested 710, further left, heading 160.
710, road, report clear.
Will do. And kindly advise Dar, we might be about 10 miles left of track to avoid.
Okay, back on 1.
Okay, no changes, just I've asked for further left to avoid.
Okay, and 21.5 on standby too.
Okay, out of the clouds, anti-ice coming off.
Okay.
Ice not detected. Ice detected, okay.
Okay.
Anti-ice coming back on.
Cool.
Copied, identified on transponder, squawking 2375, passing level 240, and direct control, climb to 400, and report maintaining.
Code 55 level 400, call you maintaining next, crest at 710.
And confirm type of aircraft in the search mark?
Okay, it's an A330-800 NEO and it's 5 X-ray November, India Lima, crest at 710.
Ice not detected.
Ice not detected.
So ice coming off. 1 and 2. Okay.
Engine anti-ice off.
Okay, so good morning again, everybody. The departure we did out of Entebbe is known as the UpNat 1 Bravo. That's the departure that takes you south and towards Southern Africa. Just bear with me as I get the chart. So what we entered in the flight management system, what Airbus calls the MACDO, multifunction control and display net, was the UpNat 1 Bravo departure. And basically it's more or less a straight out departure. We departed off runway 17 and we climbed south following the airway. And within a very short time you enter Tanzanian airspace. So the difficulty with this departure is the need to communicate ahead as soon as possible with the next controlling authority. Between Entebbe and Upnut, which is the reporting point for entering the Dar es Salaam/Tanzanian flight information region, is only 65 miles. On an aircraft like this, that's barely 10 minutes. So we departed, were transferred from tower to approach, and then from approach we were given to area control center for Entebbe, and then to Dar es Salaam. The rest of our route takes us over Tanzania, the western part of Tanzania, overflying just east of town of Tabora, and down to Mbeya, which is the southern part of Tanzania. Then we'll briefly transit the Malawian airspace from this position, and then we'll enter the Zambian airspace for about 20 to 25 minutes, briefly crossing the northwestern part of Mozambique, known as Beira Flight Information Region, and then entering Zimbabwe, known as Harare in the pilot speak. Passing, they normally give us direct routings, but as per the plan, we're supposed to route overhead Harare and then into the southern part of Zimbabwe before entering the Johannesburg flight information region. Weather isolated clouds for now. We're at 40,000 feet. The plane is quite stable and performance is quite good. We're light today, so the fuel consumption is quite modest. The fuel flow is about 4 tons an hour. At heavier weights, this would be maybe 4,800 or something like that. But we're quite light today. Weather for Johannesburg, expecting arrival probably the northerly runway. They have 2 runways in Johannesburg. Most times we land on what is known as 03 right, but I can't be sure of that for now until we get updated weather from them. Another strange thing about Africa, there's some regions where there's no radar coverage. In this case, you have to do what's called an IATA in-flight broadcast procedure, where there's a common air traffic frequency we normally tune, and we just broadcast to other aircraft that may be in the airspace. Tina will be doing that once we enter the Zambian flight information region. There's a format that's used. Most pilots memorize it, but we have it written here in the manuals. So you go to Africa Airway manual, you go to en route data, and basically what we're expected to do, what we're required to do is refer to this chart, and if you see that your flight path crosses any region where the procedure is required to be said, then you have to say it. And the format is 10 minutes before entering the region, you give your identification of yourself, and the format is this. For instance, you say all stations. In our case, this is crested 710. You give your flight number, which you've done, your position, which will be the position you're flying over, your altitude, which would be, say, 40,000 feet, and then your estimate for the next position. You'll also mention the airway that you're on, so that other aircraft are aware of any conflict with themselves. And then after the initial broadcast, you repeat the same thing, summarizing with your call sign, your altitude, your direction of flight, and the flight information region that you're in. It's mainly unique to Africa, and I know other parts of the world you may have similar procedures where radar coverage is poor. And like transatlantic flights, I'm sure most aircraft across the Atlantic follow something similar.
So yeah, I'm Tina, the first officer for today. As you can tell, we're flying to Johannesburg. And what can I say? I went to flying school in 2008 in South Africa. I finished in 2010. Then I came up to Uganda. Then I started flying. My first job was on the Caravan. Flew the Caravan for 7 years. It's a long time. Then I moved on to the jet, to the CRJ 900. I worked at it for like a year and a half, and then we got the Airbus. And I love the Airbus. It's a much more relaxing aircraft. It's friendly to us. And yeah, I really like it.
So update on our progress. We're at 40,000 feet, just coming up west of Harare. We have about another hour and 20 minutes for the arrival into Johannesburg, and we've got the latest weather from Johannesburg, a little bit misty. I expect to land on the northerly runway 03 right. However, that could change in the next 20 or so minutes, depending on air traffic control. Okay, a little bit about the A330-800. This evolved out of the A330 Classic, the CEO. This is known as the NEO, the new engine option. More efficient engines and slightly better automation. The capabilities of this aircraft, we have what you call an auto-resolve in case of any traffic proximity events. So that is something special I've liked about this. Of course, it's something you don't want to test, but during the acceptance flight that I did in Toulouse, I noticed that it does work. We had traffic that was close to us, and it wasn't a resolution advisory, just a traffic advisory. So I saw that the autopilot was armed to resolve it in case of any conflict. It's a comfortable machine, totally automated. We're allowed to use the autopilot from 100 feet above the ground after departure. So most times we engage it at that height to ease on the workload and allow for monitoring of other critical things. This aircraft, the configuration for the passengers is 20 in business class, 28 in premium economy, and 210 in economy. Wi-Fi, of course, is in the cabin. We have the capability of having it here in the flight deck as well, but it's yet to be configured for our use. What can I say? Consumption is great for an aircraft of this size. Regarding its range capabilities, about a year ago, our former Speaker of Parliament, the late Jacob Olania, was flown to Seattle. I covered the ground preparations and chose the crew to do that flight, and they were able to fly directly from Entebbe to Keflavik for refueling stop, and also to meet the US requirements of passing through a third approved airport before entering US airspace. So that was a flight of, if I remember rightly, just over 12 hours, and it can fly further. To give you an idea of its capabilities greater than that, on the return flight they flew directly from Seattle to Entebbe, a flight of about 16 hours. So basically this aircraft has a huge capability in terms of range, even with high payloads. One thing special about the aircraft, it's very intuitive. It monitors for any errors that pilots may make. If you make an error on takeoff speeds, or if you choose the wrong flap setting, the takeoff surveillance function will warn you on the what is known as the ECAM, electronic centralized aircraft monitoring system. If you've set different pressures between the left and the right pilots, it will give you a message as well. If you encounter icing and you've not put on the anti-ice, it will warn you. It sort of follows the stage of flight that you're at, so you find that the lower display will know which stage of flight you're in and bring up the appropriate system in relation to what you need at that stage of flight. For instance, now we're in cruise, so the information you see here is relevant to this stage of flight. During the approach, once the landing gear is down, it will then revert to the engine page, and then on the ground it will revert to the wheel page. Beyond that, if for instance we have an abnormality in any system now, say something pops up with the hydraulic pump, the system will bring up the synoptics page, which will be that, and it will also show you the abnormality. Likewise, if you've got a condition that is tending towards an abnormality, you'll get a message advisory, and it will warn you in advance that there is a likelihood of an exceedance, say oil pressure or electronics or something like that, something on electrical fields. So it is a plane that thinks for you, reminds you of where you've missed things, and it's one thing that I think I've really appreciated about it. The good thing, it makes problem solving very straightforward. most challenges pilots have, especially when there are abnormal emergency situations, is to agree on what the problem is and to follow the right checklist. What is very good about the Airbus design is that it has a lot of sensors that do that for you. And all we do in abnormal situations is follow the actions that are specified. There are very few situations where the actions are not specified on the ECAM. And in that situation, what we tend to do is refer to what is called a quick reference handbook. And we have it here. So we subscribe to a company called FlySmart, and they provide us all the updated data for different conditions of flight. So if there is an abnormality in which no procedure is recommended there, they will refer to the QRH procedure, and then we will come into the QRH, follow the specified procedure, and then go back to the ECAM and complete any outstanding issues that are there. All our performance calculations are done on the electronic flight bag. So for instance, we'll be at any point now looking for Johannesburg weather. We'll take into account the weight of the aircraft, the flap for landing. In this case, I'm going to use flaps 3 for landing in Johannesburg. We're quite light, so it's in order for us to keep up good speed for air traffic separation, we'll use flaps 3. And the application will tell us the stop margin we have available and the go-around gradient we have capability that we're capable to handle, as well as the recommended landing speeds. Yeah, it's a fantastic aircraft, as other aircraft are as well. But what is special about Airbus is that it thinks for you and looks out for any errors that you may have made and reminds you promptly about them. Also, for problem solving, it's highly intuitive and will guide you to the right action for that particular abnormality. And all actions are done in harmony. I can't, for instance, carry out an action without confirming with my colleague. Neither can she, in this case, if she's the pilot flying. So it's designed to make sure that both pilots are involved at any one time in problem solving and problem recognition as well. It's a real honor, a real privilege to be here, and grateful to God and, of course, the company and the airline for this honor.
Cleared flight level 400, comply Cockpit 4 Alpha arrival runway 03, copy information Yankee.
Cockpit Scope 2723, cleared by the Cockpit 1 Alpha arrival, 4 Alpha arrival, crested 710, we copy information Yankee.
Okay, from Cockpit 4 Alpha runway 03.
Copy Cockpit 4 Alpha arrival runway 03, left, crested 710.
Radars in the 31 hotel request descent.
Okay, Captain. Arrival transition designator. We will land runway 03 right. And it's an Cockpit 4 Alpha. The Mora right now is 8,100. And it keeps changing. On the other side it's
okay.
8,400. The other side and 7,800 here.
Checks.
With the MSA. The star is the, like we've said, 4 Alpha.
Yes. I've checked it in the box.
Anyway, once cleared from Cockpit, we go, since it's we'll go Julius Sierra Victor at a speed of, we have a speed friction of 250. We'll continue Julius Sierra Victor at 26. We keep descending, then Delta 120, we have a speed friction of 210. And then we continue and do manually radar vectors onto the ILS for runway 03 right. The approach type is it's an ILS, of course, and the minimums have been preset for 5710 in the approach. The go around trajectory, we climb straight ahead on a course of 034. And then we'll turn on the right on a course of 130. We have a speed restriction of climb all the 8,000 feet at speed of 240. And we'll do, which hold? Right hand holds.
Yes.
Overhead,
I'll just go to Hotel Golf Victor.
Hotel?
The one I entered in, I changed it to X-ray because
Okay.
that one takes us to Hotel Golf Victor.
Okay.
Yeah, and then we take it from there.
So route to Hotel Golf Victor and then
Yeah,
hold us
and then hold,
as
yeah,
instructed by
yeah,
ATC.
Yeah,
Or
just get away from
so we have an extra fuel of 3.9 tons, which is 54 minutes for our approach, Captain.
Okay.
Your brief?
All right, you have controls?
You have control?
All right, stop margin for the arrival. I've added in about 2-3 extra knots for flaps full. Wet conditions and conditions given from the ATIS. Stop margin we have is 804.
I have 872. I used a landing weight of 148.
So let me start from the beginning. Guidance for the approach will be managed.
Okay.
Landing flap will be full. Stop margin will be 804. I've added 3 knots to the VREF for the V up to allow for handling this lightweight. Planned exit. Use of reversers appropriate. We'll try and keep it minimum. Auto brake low. Planned exit if we land on 03 right will be via. I'm not going to promise echo because the wet runway I don't want to force early exit, but we'll exit if possible via echo.
Okay.
Romeo Echo. If not, via Romeo Sierra, then
Hotel.
Yankee, then Hotel. Yeah.
Okay. Understood.
The special operations, RVSM.
Okay.
And non-standard operations, of course, if you lose an engine, as long as we're stable by 1,000 feet. I've done the initial performance on flaps 3, which had a stop margin of about 700 meters.
Okay.
So we should be able to land flaps 3 on the same runway.
Understood.
Yeah. Transponder stays on after landing.
Yeah.
Until the stand. And no terms, nothing special. Just unmanned aerial surveys at low levels. So they strictly comply with the.
710.
Okay, ready to contact. Yeah. So threats, fatigue.
Yep.
And traffic. Reset
and
weather.
Reset weather.
And terrain.
Good morning, Chef 200, climbing level 150.
Good morning,
Captain, climb level 360, Chef 200.
Johannesburg, very good day. Link 109, maintaining 360 Golf Whiskey Victor.
109, Johannesburg, good morning. Scope 0454, Transfer level 360, Cockpit 4 Alpha arrival, runway 03, information 0.
Thrust descent.
Checked.
792.
Cockpit 710, Transfer level 160.
Radar 1245.
160.
Central level 160, crested 710.
120.3, Singapore 478. Good morning.
Crested 710, contact radar 124.45, good morning.
Radar 1245, good day, ma'am, crested 710. And radar, good morning, crested 710. With you, sending out of 200.
This is 710, good day to you, descent to flight level 140, runway 03 right.
Set flight level 140, runway 03 right, crested 710.
Okay, 140 blue.
Checked. That's not a bad one.
Cabin ready.
3258, Victor for the counter, right heading 140.
Right heading 140, that's
10,000 projects. Less.
GPS accuracy.
Don't you on weather?
It's going to ask for heading, but it's not too bad.
Yeah.
Heavy water content, but it's one to go.
Checked.
Good morning, Bravo Alpha Golf, level 90, copy Zulu.
Over Delta Golf, good day to you, under radar control, entering the TMA, runway 03 right.
Under radar control, 03 right, over Delta Golf.
Over Delta Golf, under radar control, entering the TMA.
Under radar control, entering TMA, Bravo Delta Golf.
Bravo Papa, contact area 126.7.
267, Bravo Papa.
I'll stop.
Checks. Perfect time to slow down.
Let's just put ignition on.
It's okay.
Ignition on.
Okay.
Traffic 25, compatible 240.
Level 240, Sapphire 258.
Exit 710, descend 2, flight level 100.
This was.
Descend flight level 100, requested 710.
Okay, 10,000.
Check.
100, sorry.
Check.
Yes, it's 1500.
German radar, Sapphire 392, good day, 6,100 foot.
Checks.
Delta 292, good day, identified under radar control, climb to flight level 150.
Climb to flight level 150, Sapphire 392.
Bravo Delta Golf, route direct Juliet 0037.
Route direct Juliet 0037, Bravo Delta Golf.
Traffic 258, contact area 128.3, good day.
128.3, Sapphire 258, have a good morning. Good day, Platinum 04.
Cabin 021, good day to you, identified under radar control, passing 8,000 feet, climb to flight level 150.
Okay,
Level 150, Platinum 04.
Ignition.
Okay.
Thank you.
That is 392, contact area 128.3.
Area 128.3, good day, Sapphire 392.
Should we wait for the diesel point? Wait.
Bravo Delta Golf, again the waypoint.
Let's wait for it to
That's
light the
Juliet
speed on.
037, alternatively fly heading 170.
Heading 170, Bravo Delta Golf.
Okay, you can go ahead. I'll use 210.
Okay.
Selected 210. Activated.
Should I activate our port phase?
Please do.
Okay. And port phase activated.
Checks.
Captain 021, contact area 126.7.
127, Platinum 04.
Ahead of us, not bad.
SMA 831, good morning. Your speed 180 knots operator until leaving 8,000 feet on the glide slope.
Change.
180, regardless leaving 831. And warning to you.
Protect 710, good morning. Descend to 8,000 feet, QNH 1018.
About 8,000 feet, 1018, Preston 710, morning.
Okay, 8,000, 1018.
8,000.
Johannesburg, Yankee, Juliet Mike, November 1.
And approaching.
10,000.
5 Yankee, Juliet Mike, November. Good
1018, passing through 10,100 feet.
Checks.
Approach checklist bar RF.
QNH 1018, passing 9,900.
Okay, QNH 1018, passing 9,000. Set seatbelt.
On.
Minimums.
Barrow 5710.
57 bar 5710. Set runway condition.
Right heading to 70. Okay, heading to 70.
Runway condition.
Is wet 6, yeah.
Okay, auto brake.
Auto brake is low.
Approach complete.
Sorry, wet 5, yeah.
And now sequence the approach for you.
Flaps 1, please.
Okay. Speeds checked. Flap 1. Can I sequence the approach
Please
for
do.
you?
And the heading was 270, yes.
The final course is?
Crystal 710, turn right heading 300 base.
Heading 300
Turn right heading 030 base.
300.
Correction 300 base, Crystal 710. Other way. The other opposite course is
214 is it?
214. Okay, okay.
What
Full
was
heading?
going on nice? Full heading, checks.
No, I didn't do it well.
Flaps 2, please.
Speeds checked, I didn't do it well, so. Speeds checked, flap 2.
It should be direct and then you put 214. Right, okay, right. That's it.
Okay, full heading. Thank you.
Radar, good morning, B Spirit 7564 with you, Russia 3 Alpha, climb in, level 80.
Spirit 7564, good morning, identify on departure area control, climb to flight level 150.
Climb flight level 150, B Spirit 7564. Radar, Bravo for Chris, descent.
Bravo Delta call for descent to 8,000 feet, QNH 1018.
Descent 8,118, Bravo, Bravo.
093.
Crystal 710, turn right heading 360, QNLS approach runway 03 right.
Correction right heading 360, clear islands, approach runway 3603 right, crested 710.
Okay, autopilot 1 and 2, cut 3 dual.
Right on, FA 314, good day.
Check.
After 314 morning, descend to flight level 110, intercept localizer runway 07.
Descent level 110, the intercept the localizer runway 07, FA 314.
Summit 831, your speed 160 knots of great until 4 miles, contact tower 118.1 morning.
162, 118, remain 831.
5 Yankee Juliet Mike November, contact area 126.7, good day.
Area 126.7, 5 Yankee Juliet Mike November, bye-bye.
Bravo Delta Golf 10, left heading 140.
Left heading 140, Bravo, Bravo.
11.3. Sometime today.
Lock star.
Checked.
Volume establishment.
And crescent 710 established on the localizer 03 right.
Crystal 710, contact tower 118.1, good morning.
Tower 181, thank you, good morning. Crescent 710.
Good day, Semi-831.
Tower 11.
Semi-831, good day to runway 03 right, clear line, says from the 090 degrees 1 knots, runway away.
Splits checked.
Clear 3 right, Semi-831.
35 out, clear, thank you, you can line up now.
Eyes down. Ignition's back to normal.
After the close. Flaps 3, please.
Splits checked. Flap 3. Flap 3.
Right, stop star and
Checked.
score on altitude.
Check. And the tower, good morning, Crescent 710 with you established, and it's Echo 1.
Crescent 710, good day to you, continue approach runway 03 right, says from the 060 degrees 10 knots, runway wait.
Copy, continue approach runway west, Crescent 710.
6792, let's get on 121 and get up, bye-bye.
Up to ground 121.9, a fantastic day, link
It was about 5 miles. Okay.
Yeah.
Glove 151 ready.
You did
Glove
come in
151, thank you, land weather on Juliet from Juliet, number 2.
Out of weight 03 left on Juliet, number 2, Glove 151.
Flaps 4, please.
Spits checked. Flap 4.
And go managed.
Checked.
Alright, and when ready, landing checks, please.
Okay.
MA831 McKagan, Acre reported by registration.
Wake Echo Zulu Sierra Charlie Mike Oscar by Charlie
Landing
24,
check,
MA 34.
We have land, no blue star.
Cabin.
Is ready, was ready.
Okay, landing check is complete. Awaiting clearance.
Crescent 710, number 03 right, clear land, says from the 090 degrees 7 knots.
Clear land 09. Correction, clear land 03 right, Crescent 710.
Okay, clear land checks.
Clear land. Best from my side.
Checks.
American 400.
Checks. Yeah, I'll leave the autopilot on until we're visual.
Okay.
Okay, runway visual.
Checked.
Runway clear to land, yeah?
Come clear land.
Alright, thanks.
500.
Okay, I'll start it coming off.
Okay.
Cut 3 single.
Checked. It's from my side.
Thanks.
100 above.
Land. Thanks.
Minimum.
Continue.
Continue.
Checks.
50, 40, 30, 20, retard, 10, 5,
Okay. Reverse is green. Decel. Okay, approaching Romeo Echo. Okay, Romeo Echo 70 knots, 60 knots. Manual braking.
Stick on next left.
Okay, manual braking.
Checks.
Cool.
Let's just roll to the end.
I know it's okay, we can still exit then. Holding point 03 right, crest perimeter.
And holding point on your left, man.
Correction 03 left. Thank you.
A331 ground 121 decimal to monitor, bye-bye.
Copy, left located, maintain ground 1219, bye-bye. Monitor, crest perimeter.
Expression 710, you remain this frequency, please. So you remain this frequency. Copy.
Oh, copy to remain.
Okay, left is clear.
Clear on the right. This call from Bravo Charlie 1.
So, hotel.
Hotel.
Hold shot 03.
03 right, left. And to maintain this frequency.
Okay, checks.
151, I'll set from Juliet, takeoff 27090 be 7 knots, have a good bye.
3 left from Section Juliet, takeoff, Club 151, good day. A previous call is taken as in Bravo Delta Golf. Bravo Delta Golf, February 03 right. Bravo Delta Golf, good morning to you, runway 03 right, clear land, 060 be 7 knots, and runway right. Morning, clear to land, 03 right, Bravo Delta Golf. Bravo Charlie 1, let's say runway 03 right, main positive, is clear for runway, report, people complete.
minimum.
2A31, keep it clear, please cross with your set on Lima, hold short of Bravo. We'll get the speed up, cross 03 left on Lima, we'll hold short of Bravo, same man, 831. Thanks, you can take now Bravo,
40,
to the base,
30, 20, retard, 10, 5, minimum.
2A31, keep it clear, please cross with your set on Lima, hold short of Bravo. We'll get the speed up,
100.
cross 03 left on Lima, we'll hold short of Bravo, same man, 831. Thanks, you can take now Bravo,
40,
to the base,
30, 20, 20. Retard. 10. 5.
That's how it's done. Next to the British Airways.
I thought it was this one here.
Second?
I thought it was this one, the first one, the Echo,
Yeah.
Echo
Oh
one.
yeah, yeah, it's the first one.
Next
This
to
one
here
here.
might be Echo too.
Ah,
This very one here next
this
to.
one here we're looking at.
Yeah, it's the closest one to the
Yeah, it is.
to the taxiway.
Okay, flat bottom.
Yeah. Right is clear.
Yeah, clear right.
Okay, Echo 1 coming up. There is no marshal. Oh yeah, there is.
Marshal visual.
It's just standing under the cover. Left is clear.
And the right is clear. The springs are on.
Checks.
Traffic 412, request taxi. Traffic 412, taxi Bravo, India, hold it. Point 1 and 30
Right is clear.
Right is clear. Right is clear.
Transponder. Okay.
Should is up.
Yeah, once the engine's off. Okay.
The pupils up.
Checks. On a wet and cold morning in Johannesburg, warm welcome. We've arrived. We're parked at stand Echo 1. Uneventful flight. Weather was a bit worse than I expected, but it was forecast in the planning. We ended up using full flaps for the landing, as is recommended when the runway is contaminated. So it made me change my earlier plan of using flaps 3 for the arrival. And earlier I did mention that the system shows engine on approach as wrong. It's actually wheels, so forgive me for that for those who are well versed with the A330. Tina will be flying us back to Entebbe. I'll be pilot monitoring for the last sector back to Entebbe. Her duties now are to prepare the cockpit for the departure, programming the navigation system and getting the weather data to do her performance calculations. We must both compare our performance calculations to make sure we're on the same page. So we'll be doing that, and then after I've done that, I'll do the walk around to make sure that there's no issues outside of the aircraft, and also to monitor the refueling of the aircraft. Ground time here about an hour. Expecting average to low passenger load on the return flight. We should be able to make it out on time though, and all depends on how quick we do our work. So talk to you later, and thank you.